Hey guys, welcome to Deck's Water Adventures. Well, it's Friday, and we can take glasses off here. It's been a good week. Good week at work. Good week tinkering out here in the shop. As a follow-up, everyone knows I think now I've got a new motor for the Tachometer. Got a little 15 horsepower Suzuki, manual start, manual trim, pretty much all manual. I took some time. I was going to video this for you guys, but I thought, I don't know how interested you guys are in watching me put stuff together. I think you're more interested in seeing me actually use it. But I went ahead and put a stabilizer on the 15 horse. Yep, it's white. It's not too big. I think it's a decent size. It was pretty easy. I mean, listen, guys, there's a couple things that I think about before I put these on. I've had a lot of little boats. Little John boats, bus wheels, whatever they are. And one thing that I've always noticed with every boat I had, every little boat, is you get porpoising. And if you don't know what porpoising is, when you see a boat going straight across the water and it's going nice and smooth, it's not porpoising. When you see a boat doing this, kind of bouncing, that's what you call porpoising. And so ever since I started buying boats, I have always put these stabilizers on my motors. Now, a lot of you are gonna say, you're gonna lose horsepower. Yeah, I may lose 1 or 2 horsepower. I think that's really the max. My other option is I could change out the prop, and I could play with ordering different props and trying all those. And I've done that before, and it works out good, as long as you get the right prop the first time, right? There could be those times where you don't necessarily get that right prop that first time, and you're kind of like, well, crap, now I can't send it back. I've used it, so now I need to order another one and test that prop. And some people end up with 4 or 5 props sitting around the house or their shop or their garage because they can't use them because they wanted to get what they wanted to get. They didn't want to put a stabilizer on it. They wanted to do kind of fix the porpoising with a prop. Or I do know this, and I don't know a lot about it. And if you guys have any thoughts about this and comment on this, I did see a video from someone out of the UK on YouTube that mentions coning or coning the prop. In other words, having the prop shaped. I don't know if it's bending each propeller or coning the edges, but what they say is that helps do away with porpoising also. But to be honest with you, I live around a couple lakes, and I wouldn't even know who to even start asking about having my props coned. So, and if I'm saying the wrong term, please correct me. Like I said, I just saw it about 8-9 months ago on a video. I didn't give it a lot of attention, but it interested me, but I just wouldn't know where to go do that. So I got the stabilizer on, and I think that's gonna work out well for us. It should stabilize the front of this boat. I don't think this boat really ever porpoised very much because these Tachocats, they just kind of, they're really, to be honest with you, they handle really well. But what is cool is since this new motor, I wish I would have done this on my Suzuki 25, and my 6 horse, but I found this product and I started noticing a lot of other people were running these too. This one is called a run leader. These are really neat. What these are, and I looked at a bunch of different ones online. The run leader offers is a tachometer. B, it keeps track of the hours. But what I think is so neat about this product, and I didn't see a lot of products that offered it, most tachometers only did tach RPMs, and they did hours. But this one does heat temperature. So, I'm getting a little older now, and I'm not always looking back to make sure the engine's peeing. But from what I understand, this will give you engine temperature and give you the ability to kind of monitor that from a quick glance, a quick look down, wherever I mount this at, and I can check my engine temperature, make sure my engine's not overheating. So kind of super excited about this. So I could do a couple things. We could install this now. which I probably do. I don't know if I'll record the whole thing, but I'm gonna go ahead and put this on now. But let me just kind of share with you kind of what this looks like. And what I thought was really interesting, I don't know about you guys, but I think I've officially found, at least in my mind, the smallest screwdriver that I've ever seen. I've never quite seen a screwdriver that small, but I'm gonna keep it in my tool chest because it kind of looks like an eyeglass screwdriver, but it's kind of tiny. I don't know. You can get a little look at it. It's really cool. Anyway, so from opening the box, I was a little surprised because online this looked a little bit bigger, but then I thought to myself, well, you know, I don't really want it to be that big anyway because I'm gonna put it somewhere either on the handle or somewhere on the front. I see some guys put them on the covers. I don't really want mine on the cover because if I want to take my cover off, service the motor and stuff, I don't want to have to Velcro, do all that. So this particular one, like I said, it comes with, it's pretty small, and I don't know if you can see that. It's a pretty nice little tachometer. It's got a couple different settings, buttons on here. And like I said, it's got hours, it's got RPM, and it has heat temperature. You can see it right there. You can see all three of the options that's available with this one. Pretty cool. And I think this one comes with not a green lighting, but a blue lighting. I can't remember. I was looking at so many of them online. And so another thing another reason I really like this one is looking at the picture online, it came with a mounting plate. Well, looks like, because that's a lot smaller than I thought, the mounting plate is a lot smaller. I don't know how to really show the comparison, but if you look, you know, that's about the size of the two. And it's basically just a mounting plate that you mount this via, looks like there's some ties in here. So you're gonna put zip ties through both those holes there, and you're going to zip tie that to something. And then I'm guessing, I don't know, like I said, I'm just opening this now, reading the instructions, and on the back, you have two little screws, and it looks like you got some screw options there. So we'll be figuring that out. Also, looks like we got a battery back here. So if I'm a betting man, this battery is probably not working. I bet it has a little plastic filament in there that is protecting the battery. So I just used our little screwdriver to turn that, and now I'm gonna pop it off. And I'm a betting man, there's a little piece of, let me see if I can show you guys. There is, look right here. So if you buy one of these, this is how they I'm assuming keep the battery from grounding and working. So I bet this little screwdriver is gonna be convenient to get in here. And let me tilt this down a little bit for you guys so you guys can see what I'm doing. So I'm gonna pop this battery out, or maybe I can just pull this out. Okay, looks like it's coming. Okay, looks like I better pop the battery out because if I'm a betting man, knowing my luck, I'll probably get a little piece. Whoop, there goes the battery and there goes the piece. Okay, so we got that out. So now we're gonna put we're gonna insert that battery back in there. Well, let's see how, it's pretty difficult getting it in or getting it out. Let's see how difficult this will be. I'm gonna use my little screwdriver, kind of pry that down. And boy, that doesn't go in very easy. There's gotta be another way for it to go in. All right, so here's what I'm betting. I'm gonna use my little screwdriver. We'll wedge that up in there, and we'll do it like taking a tire off. Look at that. Got it in there. Look, powered up. Okay, it is green. All right, looks like colored green. So it looks like we just powered it on. You can kind of see it. looks like there's gonna be some stuff to set. So the instructions are in the house. I pulled them out. I was gonna read through them, but I have not yet done that. Oops, I didn't mean to drop that. So, but we got the bat. All right, so we know one thing. We know we got power working to it now. So there's no surprises there, because you know, normally it'd be my luck that I would take this, and I would just start mounting it and putting it wherever, and realize that, hey, it's not working, and realize that, man, there's a battery in the back. Maybe there's something protecting it. So, guys, I'm not gonna dull y'all with installing this, but, oh, wait. We got another part here. We got one more part. Don't let me shortchange you guys on the parts. Okay, here's, this is what, yeah, this is what I'm super excited about. Looks like we got some nuts and bolts in here for mounting the plate to the actual device. And here's the key. Oh, look, there's some Velcro in here too. So they supply you with some Velcro if you want to just Velcro it on the side of your engine or whatever. You know, I'm guessing that you can do that you can Velcro it, but I particularly, let me show you. I particularly like the fact of being able to take this mounting piece and mount it to the back and just zip tie it. Somewhere preferably down by my hand so I can do a quick glance, kind of a quick look at the gauges. But here's what's exciting. So this is the cool piece. So there's gonna be two pieces here. Let me undo this rubber band. This is, man, I'm so excited about this. This is really slick. So the yellow one, guys, what do we do with the yellow one? If you have a single spark plug in your motor, you're gonna take this yellow one and you're going to wrap it around the end of the spark plug wire at least 5 times, okay? Then you can cut it and put a little tape on it, put a zip tie, whatever you feel most comfortable with. This one, now this end is supposed to go into the spark plug. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not gonna be a big fan of taking brand new spark plug out of this motor and putting that in between. Call me old fashioned or call me a little worried or whatever, but anytime I get a new motor, I don't want to tamper with anything to void my warranty. I just want to play it safe. So I'm going to find somewhere I can attach this to that actually does the same thing. It feels the heat off the motor. It's the same things the spark plug is going to do, is it's going to touch that unpainted motor box, and it's going to transfer the heat from here along this wire to this part. These connect together, and then it's gonna show it on my display. Guys, I gotta admit, that's sweet. I mean, that, to be able to, I thought just monitoring hours and RPMs was cool. Crap, now I can monitor the heat temperature of the motor. I think that's a really cool thing. I've never used one of these before. I've never installed one before. So I'm super excited to get this installed. So guys, listen, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and hit pause right now. And I'm gonna, once I get it installed, get it all set up, I'll come back, show you guys kind of the layout, where I mounted it, what I did with everything, and what it looks like. And what I may do is I may surprise you guys. My next video, I'm gonna be going out on the lake this weekend. I've gotta do a break-in on this motor. I could break it in a barrel, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna put it on the lake. I'm gonna fill it up with some gasoline, and we're gonna toot around and get a little sunburned, especially up on top of the head. And then what I think I'll do is I'll do an overview before I get going of popping the cover, showing you how I wrap the yellow wire 5 times around the spark plug. Oh, I have 2 spark plugs. Suzuki's got 2 spark plugs. So what I'm gonna do in that case, if you have 2 spark plugs, you wanna take it and you wanna wrap it, not around the wire, but right where the spark plug goes in and it comes out and down with a little elbow where the connector connects onto the spark plug, that downward elbow, you wanna wrap it around. And if you have 2 spark plugs, wrap it around at least 2.5 times around each spark plug. So that'll give you 2.5 wraps around cylinder 1 and 2.5 wraps around cylinder 2. That'll ensure you're getting an accurate RPM reading. I've heard where some people can just wrap it around 1, call it the day. But to be honest with you, we got 2 cylinders. We've got 2 spark plugs. I want to go ahead and make sure I'm getting an accurate reading off of both of them. So on that note, I'm going to get started. Like I said, I'm not going to video this. I know you guys aren't interested in seeing me install all this and how I run it. But what I will do is I will show you once I've run it. When I get it on the lake, I'll pop the cover off and do a follow-up video for you so you can see how I ran everything and where I kind of mounted everything. So, because listen, I'm the kind of guy that goes to the toolbox 10, 15 times until I get everything right. And I like to think methodically. So I'm a little bit slower doing installations because I want to plan it all out. So on that note, hey guys, again, if you're wondering what I bought, it's called the Run Leader. Let me get a good shot of that. Called the Run Leader. They're on Amazon. They are made in China, but so far, I think it's going to be a pretty cool product. We'll just have to wait and see. There's a lot of these different ones out there. Pick and choose whatever one. You know, there's some companies out there that have been around for years making these things. God, I'm so glad that I learned about these things. I'm so excited to get this on, not my first motor, not my second motor, but my third motor. Because that's going to help me know when to change the oil, when to service it, when to do everything. God, now, on my other 2 motors, I just have to do them as much as I can, as often as possible, so that I know I'm always running good oil. I'm always, got everything done, and I'm always running, and make sure it's all lubricated right. So I'm super excited about this. So guys, I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to stop chatting. I'm going to hit stop here, and you will see me on version 2 of this video when I'm on the lake. And look forward to having all of there. Hey guys, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Man, everyone that joins and jumps on Dex Water Adventures really helps me out. Like I said, I'm a small channel, just growing, just getting started. If you like something, tell me. If you want to see something, I'll go test it. I'll do it. I'll show you. If you want to email me directly and you want me to show you something, we'll get a video conference going. Whatever you'd like. If you don't like me, like I said, leave me a bad comment. That's fine. I'm open to that. I'm a big boy. I put my big boy pants on. Guys, most of all, I appreciate all the comments lately and appreciate all the love you guys are showing me lately. So, hey, don't forget to hit like. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button because that really helps me out. And I just want to thank all that and send all my love to you guys. All right, Dex Water Adventure out. See you on version 2.